Get ready to be mind blown. And now, for today's hashtag Lane Hack with Just the Tip. Run, don't walk your way to SimplePassiveCashFlow.com and sign up for the Hui Deal Pipeline Club and get in on the deal flow. Hashtag Lane Hack.
Hey guys, it's been a while since we did a lane hack. Today I'm going to talk about fear and how much risk to take. I'm going to talk about how I view risk and a cool computer hack that you guys can do at work. All the kids these days are investing in the latest fad like tech or cryptocurrency. If I had learned anything these past few years watching the wealthy is that they invest in the most boring stuff and the basic commodities. What is more of a necessity than coffee? To learn more about this boring investment, check out SimplePassiveCashFlow.com/coffee. Fear is the biggest enemies of success is fear. It inhibits you from taking action, and nothing happens without that. Fear never goes away, and I always think about like a CrossFit workout. The high-level guys, they say it never gets easier. You just plateau to a new level suck. They say the same fear exists for the successful, and why don't they hold them back from taking action? Fear made me push to buy my first rental out of state in Birmingham when I had my 2 rental properties in Seattle. It also made me sell my 2 rental properties via 1031 exchange into a dozen out of state properties shortly thereafter, and lately moving into a portfolio of syndicated private placements as I sell off these single family homes one by one. And I don't know what's next after this, but I know there's going to be a next pivot point or time where I'm going to be fearful. What I do know is successful people simply make a habit of taking action despite fear. They've gained this habit or muscle, or I call it a mental six-pack of taking action. By taking action, you gain the experience of facing obstacles and overcoming them, facing mistakes and learning from them, taking risk and surviving failure. Gain muscle, or even a crazy mental 8-pack. You draw upon these experiences in times of hardship or difficulty. Obstacles never change, but your ability and track record to move around it is what's most important. When we evaluate people to work with, track record is always the most important thing. It's the first question I ask. Obviously, we want to work with somebody who is proven, but realistically, every situation in the future will be different, and we are really looking for someone who can deliver despite the obstacles. We're not looking for someone who's a genius, although it helps, or even someone with some competitive advantage, but mostly someone with good character and ability to overcome obstacles. Dare I say, turn obstacles to opportunities. There are a couple leads that have had tough times in their deals lately, and that's kind of been why some of their distributions have been coming out, is what I've been hearing. But I know that their mindset is that they are freaking resilient in what they do, and I know that they'll overcome those obstacles. When crap happens, we want to say things like, we faced a similar uncertainty before, and this was the mistake we made and need to avoid. My $40,000 loss in my first limited partner role back in 2013 taught me not to work with just any guy you don't know, like, or trust. Problem is, for most investors, they just don't have many options, and they jump into the deal out of scarcity. Introducing Simple Passive Lending for access to first lien short-term lending opportunities backed with a secure note to a property. Check out SimplePassiveCashFlow.com/lend or text the word money to 314-665-1767. Again, for more information, check out SimplePassiveCashFlow.com/lend or text money to 314-665-1767. Or we've taken a similar risk before and we survive. I don't mistaken brazen courage with competence or confidence. There are a lot of people who fake it till they make it, and that's what I'm not talking about here. So here's my rule on risk. If you are aware of the risks and rewards, which I call this in the mentor stage 3 of 4 of learning, then take the most risk as possible. The Sharpe ratio theory that I believe in says that the more risk that you take, the more reward you get exponentially. Therefore, it makes sense. Take as much risk as you can to capitalize on the most reward. But now here comes a huge caveat here. You can only take the most risk that you're willing to take, that if the worst that can happen, you can live with this. So the example I use all the time is, this is the reason why I don't go skydiving. Because the worst thing that can happen when I go skydiving is that I die. And I just can't live with that. Now, take a look at you're buying a first single family home 2,000 miles away. It's a big risk. But what's the worst that can happen? Okay, maybe you buy the property and it goes vacant for a couple months because you just get unlucky with a bad tenant, or maybe your HVAC goes out and you have to pay a few $1,000s to get that repaired, although you probably should catch that in due diligence stage. But yeah, let's just say you don't know any better. So what? I mean, $5,000 repair, maybe even $10,000 repair. I know I've had a $20,000, $27,000 move out costs, but that's pretty rare that happens. This is kind of why the primary reason I stick to non-recourse deals in these apartment deals these days, because the worst that can happen is that you lose your down payment and people walk away, assuming that there's no foul play or fraud that's happening. So again, take as most risk as possible as long as you can live with the worst that can happen. I wanted to say thank you to all the Simple Passive Cash Flow listeners. The content has been all over the place, from turnkey rentals to turkey rentals, and now to syndications and private placements. The feedback from some of you is that it has been a bit of a roller coaster or Korean drama to follow the website's content. To memorialize the past and clean up things, I have created a free web course to get you up to speed by signing up at simplepassivecashflow.com/start. Or text the word SIMPLE to 314-665-1767. Again, join the free web course, The Journey to Simple Passive Cashflow. Go to simplepassivecashflow.com/start or text the word SIMPLE to 314-665-1767. Alright, so a lot of you guys have been working at work. I know you guys shouldn't, and you've been complaining that you can't get access to your Google Drive or your email, or you can't get access to certain websites. Try out this proxy service at KProxy.com. So the way this works is you go to the website, it puts up sort of a proxy window and allows you to possibly get through your company firewall at work. So again, that's KProxy.com. Again, don't do anything stupid. I take no liability for whatever you're looking at your workplace. We'll see you guys next time. Please leave a review on iTunes for me. And if you guys want to reach out to me, Lane at simplepassivecashflow.com. Talk to you later. Bye.
The preceding Lane hack was approved by Lane Kawaoka, an efficiency and productivity expert, traditionally educated with a BS in industrial engineering, masters in civil engineering and construction management, and professionally licensed engineer in Washington State, with over a decade of in-field experience supervising construction crews and managing over $100 million capital projects in both bureaucratic public and cutthroat private sectors. And by the way, every situation is different, and remember to think for yourself.